Growing up, I'd heard and seen moments of Cloverfield, but never actually sat down to watch the film in full until recently. And I must say I wasn't at all disappointed. Cloverfield is a fantastic kaiju movie that is both terrifying and intriguing, with a story that is told through a perspective that adds to the overall immersion. The idea to take a giant monster movie and present it through the view of a found footage camera is genius. In Godzilla movies, you always see the terrified people getting out of cars and running for their lives from monsters. But to see it from the street view of a person recording the destruction takes this element to a whole other level of depth. The chaos and panic that a giant monster unexpectedly attacking a city would cause has never been this well displayed, at least not since the original 1954 Gojira, and that alone is an amazing accomplishment. The story is told through various clips of footage found in a camera recording an incident or case unnervingly designated Cloverfield. The footage presents the perspective of a group of friends in their mid-20s living in Manhattan and their personal lives, as they throw a farewell party for their friend Jason, one of the main characters of the film, who is preparing to leave his family, including his older brother and his ex-girlfriend behind, for a better job position in another country. The cast of human characters have their lives suddenly and drastically changed. The romance dramedy tone adopted early on in the footage dissipates in a matter of seconds, and the personal problems in the lives of these characters immediately become insignificant by comparison. As soon as the ground starts rumbling, city blocks explode and burning debris rains from the sky, while entire buildings begin to crumble around them. After a terrifying and unexpected close call that needs no introduction, the cameraman sees the monster emerging into view as it walks past from the wall of smoke in the distance. It's at this point in the movie where it grabs hold and doesn't let go. From that moment right to the very last 30 seconds of the film, no low points, no decrease in momentum, just 52 minutes of terrified people running away from a sudden and unstoppable force that they hardly understand. I really like this message in the movie, easily as much as the intense monster destruction itself, that the smaller issues in your life are only so important, and that you should be grateful for the life you have as it could come tumbling down in a moment's notice. The 5-6 main characters of the movie are all likable and acted well, most noticeably the cameraman Hudson, played very well by T.J. Miller, and despite their slim odds at actually escaping the city alive, you end up rooting for the group anyway. The special effects in Cloverfield, considering the relatively small size of the budget, look amazing and very impressive to this day. The audio design is spot on as well. Clover sounds distraught and otherworldly throughout the movie as he bellows and shrieks while laying waste to the hostile and insignificant creatures he finds in his way. The camera is a bit shaky at times, but that and the lack of music really adds to the immersion and realism, in my opinion. It's also a nice tribute by the beginning studio logos to hear the loud footsteps of some giant creature in the distance. Overall, I really love Cloverfield. I appreciate the spark of passion and intrigue that went into making it, and would definitely recommend this movie to anyone. Here's to hoping that something will find us again soon.